Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. Today, I'm going to talk about good communications. So, I need your time for 5 to 10 minutes before you start your activity. So, what is good communication? Good communication is the process of transferring information or message between two or more persons wherein the intended message or information is successfully delivered, received, and understood. And as you can see in the slide, the part for good communication, listen to understand, understand before speaking, speak to be understood, and seek understanding before proceeding and repeat. So these parts are helping you to have a good communication. As you usually do in your daily activities, before you start your job, you will have the small meeting like morning meeting, pre-job safety meeting or pre-tour meeting, and those meetings discuss about the tasks that you are going to do. So having a good communication is really important. Why? Because in the meeting, if you don't have the good communication, it will lead to unsafe working environment. So that's why good communication play the important role in our industry. So once you deliver the message or the information about the task that you are going to do, you have to make sure that your opponent is receiving it very well and also understand about the job or about the task and also about the risk that they are going to face. So that's why having a good communication is important. Now we're going to talk about the effective and efficient communication. If you have a good communication, means that you also have an effective and efficient communication, and there are factors to help you to have a good, effective, and efficient communication. For example, there are know your audience and emotional receptivity. By knowing your audience, you will find the proper way to deliver the message to others so others can receive it very well, very clear. And also by knowing your audience, at least you can ask for the feedback. So you have the idea that your member is received the message very well and very clear. And this factor not only helping you to have effective and efficient communication, it also will lead to have a productive environment, because once you know that your audience, let's say you know the cultural background, you will try the benefit of knowing the difference of the cultural background to support your message or your information about the task that you are going to do. So that's why this factor is really important for you to have, so it can support you to have an effective and efficient communications. To have a good communication, you will face also the barrier, and there are 5 barriers that I can identify, let's say like linguistic, physical, cultural, organizational, and interpersonal. So this barrier, if you can identify the barrier that you face in your team, it's a benefit for you, so you can find the effective or the efficient way to deliver the message so they can receive it very well. Like for the example, if your team member have the problem in the hearing, so instead of use the long explanation, you will try to use the simple explanation and also adding some let's say gesture or drawing to support your message. So even though your member have a barrier or have the problem in a hearing, at least he can get the idea by the drawing that you draw. So this all barrier is the tools. You can use this barrier as the tools for you to have more productive, more efficient way to deliver your message to others. And also for the example, if you have the barrier in linguistic, like you all know that we are working in the multinational company, so people from around the world is coming. Also they have different dialect with you, so it's quite difficult for you or for others to understand. So by identifying this barrier and you put some effort on it, so you will have the proper way and the efficient way to deliver the message. So instead of you using the dialect of yours, you will try to minimize the dialect that you have by adding some, like I said before, adding some gesture or some drawing. So the thing is, you can deliver the message even though there is barrier in the communications. So in summary, good communication skills are the key to success. So if you have a good communication in your team, which means that you have the effective and efficient communication, and it lead to create the productive working environment. And also by having the good communication in your team, it can reduce the risk of having the accidents or incidents because of the communications. So last, just keep in your mind that communication is important, and you have to taking care of your team member as you taking care of your family. So try to develop your communication skill, so you can create the safe and productive working environment. So and again, thank you for your coming, and goodbye.